4-2 it finished. We'll take a look at what that means in La Liga's table right now. That game between Barca and Sevilla did see Sevilla give up second spot, although Barca do have the chance to take that back from them. Very interesting times at the top of the table. Stewart Robson was watching that game. What stood out to you from it, Stewart?
Well, as we said so many times with Sevilla, the first 20, 25 minutes, they play too slowly. There's no penetration. They go through the game too slowly. They go 1-0 down, and suddenly they change their ways. They change their system slightly. Campos played closer to El Naziri. It meant Navas got forward down the right-hand side and got crosses into the box. Martial was really poor, whether he played in that hole there or whether he played in the centre forward in the second half of the game. And they made lots of changes. The game was an excellent game in the second half, and Granada played their part as well, because although the stats say that they only had 29%, I think it said on there, they still had almost as many shots. And late on in the game, they hit the post, had a great save from Bono as well. It was a very good game, very good second half, a very poor first half from Sevilla.
Let's stick with La Liga's match day then, shall we, Stuart? We've got Real Madrid in action against Getafe. We know what happened the last time these two sides met. Getafe won the game. With what we've seen this week from Real Madrid, it's been a bit up and down. They're finishing in it on and up after that Champions League game. So which Madrid side will we see in this clash? Well,
I think we're going to see a few changes, because I think Ancelotti, for once, will probably rest one or two of the older players. So it's a chance maybe for Camavinga. Valverde, who played against Chelsea, will probably play that little bit deeper. I'm sure Vasquez will come in at right back. So it's going to be a slightly different side. But I can't see Getafe causing too many problems. Yes, they've been much better under the manager, Flores, but when you look at the goals, they've only scored, I think, 28, 29 goals in 30-odd games. So they're not going to cause Real Madrid too many problems, but they are good defensively. And that's where we're going to see whether Real Madrid are at their very best, where they can get Vinicius Jr. and Benzema linking up again, whether they can get Asensio coming in off that right-hand side if he plays. So it's whether they can break Getafe down. That's going to be the big question for Real Madrid.
And whether he plays Karim Benzema. Doesn't he need to play him in every game? I know obviously there's a lot of criticism with if Ancelotti picks the same side too much, but we see Real Madrid without Benzema and it's like a completely different side, Stuart.
I think he has to play him. I think even if he plays him for 60 minutes and they attack the game and they get a couple of goals up, then they can take him off, because he is their key player, and there's no question about it. Not just the goals, the way he's got all the assists, the way he links up the play, the different style of play they have with him in the side, because when he hasn't been in the side, they've looked very one-dimensional.
And meanwhile, you're going to be commentating the game between Levante and Barcelona. Barcelona being great to watch of late. Levante in a bit of a battle at the bottom, but have been known to cause problems, especially for the bigger sides over recent years. What are you looking forward to in this clash?
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing Barcelona play at their very best. I don't think they were at their best against Eintracht Frankfurt. I did one of the early games. Levante got a draw with Real Madrid at home, 3-3, which was a great game. I'm not sure this is going to be quite the same. I think Barcelona will dominate possession. Levante play with a back three. It will become a back five. So Barcelona are going to have a lot of the ball. Again, have they got the quality to break the opposition down? I'm sure they have. The movement of Torres, Dembele, if he's playing, Aubameyang, the midfield players. De Jong looks a much better player at the moment. Pedri, one of the best players in the world. I think it should be a Barcelona win. But Levante are in a good bit of form at the moment.
Oh, yes, they are. And they're going to be great to watch, as always, as La Liga always is on ESPN+. And the good news, as you just heard, is that game will have Stewart Robson on the call for it. Levante against Barcelona coming up on Sunday.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and of course, ESPN FC 7 days a week, subscribe to ESPN+.